Welcome to the last vlog of 2023. I'm filming this right before Christmas. I just got back from LA the other day, but wanted to just do one last vlog for the year. You're watching this after Christmas already, and I know it's a pretty chill and mellow time, or at least I prefer for it to be a very chill and mellow time. I want this vlog to feel as relaxing and soothing as possible. I'm not sure if I'm going to be including like any of my holiday festivities in this video, but it's probably just going to be a little bit of a reflective vlog. I did want to start fixing my planner / agenda for the new year. So going to be going over some of my inserts. I mean, day to day, it's just one day after the other. There's something about a new year that feels like a very clean and fresh start. Also, Mercury's been in retrograde. There was like a new moon and all that stuff. And the past few days have definitely been a bit of a struggle, but gotta think positively. Going to do a little bit of an agenda refresh, and I love a clean and fresh agenda. Wanted to just give a quick shout out to the Line Shop, who have been sending me inserts for, I think for about like 2 years now, but I love their inserts and they are so amazing for just content planning. And as someone who is very, very digital, Google Calendar, iCal, all of my work projects are like on a computer, which makes it really easy. Still certain things that I love to actually just write down, just because it's better for my memory and my thought process. So I have a couple of my inserts from the Line Shop. Set this up and then we can take a look at it once I have everything sorted. I didn't like it to be too heavy. I had that issue this year, so I wanted to keep it fairly light and then just add in as I needed. So let's do a walkthrough of my planner. So the front is just like this custom vellum that the Line Shop did for me. And then we have year to glance, just so I can see what dates fall on certain days of the week. And then we have immediately my 2024 goals and plans that I will start to work on a little bit, but I don't want to overwhelm myself with doing like all of my goals. I want to work in quarters, so I feel like that's why this is going to be super helpful. And then we have our monthly view, so I can jot down important dates or events. And then we have the weekly planner where I can just get my to-do list and daily schedule on here. My inserts up until June for this, and then we have my little personal tab, so little mindfulness practice. This section I was writing down a lot of like little notes from therapy earlier this year, so we'll probably continue to do that. Next section is going to be expenses for my business, just to maintain a budget. This one is for projects, so mainly for things that I'm working on for campaigns. I will jot things out here. Certain things are easier also online, but I do like this for when I'm filming particular videos. And then I have lists, which will sometimes consist of like wish lists, things that I want in my wardrobe, or home projects. It's just really, this one is just like a miscellaneous random thing. And then I have inserts for gift cards, certain things over here, and just a little envelope. So when I'm traveling, this is great for keeping a lot of things inside as well. I also have this little removable tab that I can place with the corresponding week. And it's just like really easy to take in and out without, you know, undoing all of this. I just found my 2023 goals list, a trip to Japan. This one is kind of cheating because I had booked the Japan trip in the end of 2022. It was technically my Christmas gift for Marco and I. Travel more with Marco, that was a given. Even though my last few trips were without him, we went to a fair bit of places this year. Downsize wardrobe. I mean, even though I did downsize it, I want to downsize it even more. I just need to do like an overhaul. I did inquire with The Real about doing a closet clean out. Korea and Philippines, also crossed that off successfully. Start taking Pilates. That one I crossed off. Vinnie Kelly was on this list and that one was also crossed off. And I did hit some financial goals this year, which I'm very proud of. There were a couple of things that I didn't tick off. One was to be more creative through videos. And for this one, I think I want to pivot it, like not necessarily be more creative, but really figure out like the style that I love the best. And for me, I love editing things such as the montage this morning. This gets very tricky with travel videos, but I just want to improve my videos year after year. So this one I'm going to keep on the list. A home renovation was on this list, but that's not happening. So these will be carried over to next year. Consistent on social media. I technically was pretty consistent on YouTube this year, I want to say, with my schedule. I do need to work on TikTok and some other things like the blog. Really need to figure out how I'm going to balance everything. So work on a schedule. Work on how I talk to myself. I'm going to keep that on here because I got better at it, and then you know, you just have some moments where you're not having the greatest time. I'll cross this one off. I did enforce my boundaries pretty well this year. I think that's pretty solid. I need to get started on a home project for Marco's parents because they are moving and wanted my help for designing and decorating the space, so I'm very excited about that. So I'll probably circle back and continue vlogging tomorrow, but that's all for today, and I'll see you guys in the morning. My desk is such a mess right now, but it's fine because you guys cannot see it. Probably going to be the last day that I am vlogging for this video. Going to do my little vision board for 2024 today, and I wanted to kind of walk you guys through it a little bit. So yesterday Marco and I went to go see his parents' new house in person, and I'm actually helping them design it. So I'm very excited to get my hands on a blank canvas, and you know, I really want to do something to our place next year, so we shall see. Sidetracked, but that was just like me spitballing, thinking that I want to add some like home design stuff into this mood board. So I wanted to just walk you guys through it, and then maybe like as I'm doing this, because I want to play like some good calm and soothing music that you guys are inspired to, you know, get to work on yours as I'm doing mine, so that it feels like we're working on a little project together. And I personally really loved putting together my mood board for 2023. Let's get started. It's fairly simple because I really just pull off of Pinterest. I convert this file to be a wallpaper on my phone and to be on my computer, so whatever floats your boat. Okay, so I do mine on Photoshop, but you can obviously do this on Canva or on PowerPoint, anything that you like to use for collages. I just like to work off of Photoshop. So I want to have like home design as a part of it. So I'm just gonna go on Pinterest because I feel like that's where I can find the most like aesthetic photos really easily. And I know what vibe I'm kind of going for. I want something a little bit darker and moodier, but also attainable for obviously our specific space, because you want it to be attainable enough, unless you're planning on doing a home build, and go off, sis. Maybe more so a kitchen. Let's do kitchen. I feel like a kitchen renovation is a more targeted thing. It definitely takes some time. Like, I don't ever want to rush through this process, so it's a great time to play some music and really get into it. This one, just because I like the tones, so I am going to just place this somewhere on the mood board. So now that we have home on there, let's do something like a financial goal. This is always a good affirmation. Money is abundant and always available to me. It's okay if your mood board is kind of delulu, you know? I'm a magnet for abundance and prosperity. Money flows to me effortlessly and abundantly from multiple sources. You can also pull all of your images and then play around with your layout. Throw it in there and then I'll rearrange it via layers. So I am going to just kind of start playing some music and get started, and then maybe we'll circle back because I feel like I could ramble on and on. This video would be so long. Okay, I'm gonna turn that layer off. I'm gonna just start to put a couple more together, some lo-fi music, and get going. So I finished my mood board earlier and then I had to run out to go get my manicure. I went with some burgundy nails and there's like a little star design. I don't know if you can see that. I still need to kind of reformat this to be for my phone because I do it in landscape for my desktop, and then I'll create a portrait variation for my phone. Always enjoy looking back on my vision board for the year before and see what I've been able to accomplish. Like, I have mine that's on here actually. I also had a Porsche on this, but that didn't happen. I had travel, work stuff, Japan, money, and a couple of things I was able to cross off. A couple of things are being copy and pasted to next year's vision board, but that's okay. And that is pretty much it for this vlog. I just want to say thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for all of your love and support. It has truly meant the world to me, and this little community on the internet has saved me in so many more ways than you know. And so from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for being here. And I love you guys, and I wish you nothing but good health and prosperity for the year to come. Thank you so much again, and I will see you in the new year. Bye.